Hello, this is Teacher Jouet again. I am here today to talk to you about your mock lesson that you will do with your interviewer, what to expect, how to go through the different slides, and making sure that you are doing TPR, that you are talking slowly and clearly, how to use your prompts, and your secondary reward system. First, let's talk about rewards. In the GoGo Kid classroom, the GoGo Kid platform will allow you to give the student stars just by clicking on the star. So we always want to leave the student with 5 stars. Typically, I use it as a 5-minute marker every 5 minutes into the lesson. They're getting stars. Lets me know when to, how the lesson is progressing. And it also continues to motivate them. But in between there, we have different reward systems that we might offer our students. Now, I use something called Manicam, and I don't expect anyone to have Manicam at this point if you are preparing for an interview. But just to give you an idea of what a secondary reward might look like, it might be something like when you do a good job, you get ice cream, and we would just stack ice cream on top of, every once in a while. So that's how that is. Now, in real life, I have something like this. This is a little pizza pie thing. And so one thing you might want to do for a secondary reward is to give pizza. You get pizza. I'd always say pizza, pizza, pizza. And then they would get a pizza. Yes. I used to have this actually on my board or my background. I don't anymore because, like I said, most of my things are digital at this point. But they love pizza. Pizza's great. Ice cream is great. Anything, emojis are great. Oh, you get an emoji face. And they like to make the faces. So secondary reward is very important in your mock class. They're definitely looking that you are rewarding the student, not just with the embedded stars, but secondary, which I do every 2 minutes. So first I'll give a secondary reward at the 5-minute block. I would give a star. Then at 7 minutes, secondary reward, 10 minutes, star. Kind of do it like that. So I'm going to take you through some of the slides. You won't see the slides. I have them here on my second screen. And I'm kind of just going to help you with going through a few of them. Understanding TPR and how to extend and correct, because your interviewer will act as if they are making a mistake just to make sure that you correct them. So make sure you are listening very carefully to the way they say things. They may drop the A if this is a hand, this is hand. And if they say that, you say, this is a hand. You don't tell them no. You just say, this is a hand, So you are doing the lesson Finger Mountain. You will have your title screen, and you would start by introducing yourself. This can go something like, hello. Make sure you wave. Hand gestures are very important. Hello. My name is Teacher Jouet. Give them a second. They may say hello, or you can say, hello, teacher. And they'll repeat, hello, teacher. What is your name? Putting your hand on your ear like this lets them know to respond. They may or may not be able to tell you their name. We have plenty of students that cannot. You will know your interviewer's name by now. So if they don't respond with their name, you'll say, my name is, and then tell them their name, what you want them to say. If they just give you their name, if you say, what is your name? And they just give you their name, go ahead and help them to use a full sentence. My name is, and the name that they have. You want to always encourage speaking in complete sentences. Okay, so one thing that I do before I start the lesson is I would say, are you ready? And then they will say yes. And I'll say, let's go, go, go. And then wait for them, go, go, go. I whisper some things to help them to respond as well. Okay, so after your title slide, you have a hand and it tells you to ask what do they see. So you would say so-and-so. Let's say the person's name is Anna. Okay, so Anna's our student. Anna, what do you see? And they may say hand. I see a hand. And give the hand by your ear, so you're prompting them to say, I see a hand. Okay. You may at this point say circle a hand. Prompts are important. This lesson is hand and arm. You have a hand and an arm. I have seen people do lessons with a big hand, and you have stuffed animals. So I have my bear, and I can say hand, arm, different things like that. But it's not necessary because you have a hand and an arm. Also, there are characters on the screen that you can prompt. Circle his hand. Circle his arm. So that's one of those things. So then it goes into the vocabulary. Vocabulary words are target words and sentences you want them to be able to practice at least 3 times. So here we start with hand. Hand. You circle the word hand. You circle the picture of hand. Hand. You may have a stuffed animal or a puppet to say hand. Something like that. Hand. So just different ways to say hand instead of you just saying hand 3 times and waiting for them to repeat hand. And then before you move on, say, show me your hand. Show teacher. Hand. Hand. So you want them to be able to show their hand to show understanding. Also, we move from hand to arm. Same thing. You have an arm. Great prop. You have an arm. If you have a stuffed animal, doll, or anything with an arm, you can show them arm. There's an arm on the screen. Circle. Circle the arm. One thing that I do, with actual students, they may not understand circle. Most of the time they're on an iPad. I usually have this on my notepad screen. And I would actually go through, it's already here. I would actually go through the term circle the arm, so they would understand. Or I have a wireless mouse, and I'll say circle the arm. So that lets them know to circle the arm. But I like to move, so I would have them move. Show teacher your arms, and so they would move their arm with me, arm. They love it. It works. And then you have a match. Okay, so you say hand. So you want them to click the hand. So you'll be like click, hand. Okay. And then they may click hand. You want them to click the arm. You would do the same thing. Click, arm. Sometimes with iPad students, click or touch, hand. So you want to get them to touch. Sometimes, when I get further, when you actually have students, I would have them circle before they start clicking. Just to check for understanding. Let's see. Then there's I Spy. So you have the hands and arms, and you have different, you have like flowers, apples, and all that different stuff. So you want them to find the hand. So you would say, I see a hand. Where is the hand? Click, click the hand. And they click the hand, and then you want them to say hand. Okay, so if the interviewer does not say hand, make sure they say hand, even though they clicked it. Same thing with arm. Let's see. You can extend by saying, if you have an apple or a picture of an apple. I have one right, yeah. So there's also an apple on the screen. So an extension, because they want to see opportunities for extension. Like, do you see an apple? Where is the apple? And here you want them to circle, because if it's interactive, it's only going to be right if they click the hand and the arm. But if you extend, you want them to circle and say, circle the apple. So that's one thing that you can do to extend that slide. Then we get into the sentences. You want them to say the sentence, this is his arm. You can ask them what they see, and then you want them to say, this is his arm. You'll have the student circle his arm, circle, circle his arm. This is his arm. Use your ear to let them know to repeat. Where is your arm? Show teacher your arm. Do all of that kind of stuff. And then this is his arm. One thing that I like to do, because I am a literacy teacher already, that's what I do as a profession. So I think that is very important for students to understand literacy and be able to read words. So, for example, if you have a whiteboard, whiteboard is your best friend. You can do anything with a whiteboard. Rewards can go on whiteboards, especially if you can draw. I cannot. So, I like to make sure that the students are not just repeating, that they're actually reading or understand the correlation between speech and words. So especially on a sentence, when we're on a screen with a sentence, I would say, circle the word arm. A lot of times they don't understand words, so I show them. I would write arm, arm, and then they would read arm. Circle. Circle the word arm. Where is arm? Circle. So this way they are focused on actually reading the word, and they're not just repeating and memorizing. They would understand, this is the word arm. All of these words together, this word is arm. So I think that's very important, especially as they continue and learn new vocabulary, begin to do their assessments and different things like that. So same thing. The next slide is, this is their hand. This is his hand. Works the same way. This is his hand. Okay. Throw a stuffed animal in there. This is his hand. This is one of my favorites. This is his hand. I would do the same thing. Circle the word hand. Circle the boy's hand. Circle, it's like a monster's hand. They make sure you're listening for mistakes. Like, this is hand. This is his hand. Very good. Great job. So you want to do all of those things. Then you have to have them match. His arm, her hand. Circle her arm. Circle. This is her arm. Or this is his arm. So just make sure you're speaking slowly. Count the words. Make sure they're saying every word. Use your TPR, use your props. Oh, I didn't talk about how to actually use your good job. So I showed you the pizza. Okay, so let's say I want you to say, this is his arm. Okay, this is his arm. This is his arm. Very good. Great job. Where is his arm? Click, click the arm. Very good. Great job. You get a pizza. Pizza, pizza, pizza. Very good. Great job. So that's how reward systems work. Every now and then, throw in a reward. Very good, especially if they are doing the objective, mostly with the words and the sentences, being able to find what it is they're supposed to be matching. Those are the opportunities for rewards. Give them a star, give them a secondary reward, give them a star. It keeps the lesson moving, keeps them energized and engaged. There is a review slide. If you get to this part, you're just reviewing the words. You underline arm, arm. You want them to try to read it if they can, especially since we've been circling the word arm. This is another good spot to actually circle. Okay, so say the sentence on the review slide. This is his arm. Circle the word arm. So you're reviewing everything. Then there's a song. You can sing it. This is her arm. This is his hand. This. Oh wait, how do I do it? I do. This is her arm. This is her hand. This is his arm. This is his hand. You know, and you just kind of make movements. Make sure you're moving and not just singing. If you have, that can be a microphone. You can teach them. Okay, underline one at a time. This is her arm. This is her hand. This is her hand. This is his arm. This is his hand. You know, and you know, it's fun. You'll end up, you know, you'll get used to it. But you need to get past this part, but you'll get used to it, and then it'll be a piece of cake. So, I mean, that's basically it, okay? So remember, speak slowly, speak clearly, correct when it's necessary, extend if possible, use your props, use your rewards, TPR. Very good, great job. Always smile. If they say something incorrectly, don't say no. Just be like, this is his hand. Stress the part that you want them to focus on, that they're messing up on, and you should be great. Always, you know, it's that simple. Practice. If you would like to practice, I would definitely be willing to, you know, schedule some video conferences and we can practice together. It is okay. I'm here to help you. Let's get it done. Again, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you do that. If you are not on the Facebook group, make sure you do that. I will see you next time. Goodbye.